Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Victoria Obiauzo, and for a while we've been talking on sex education for your children and teenagers. So if you haven't listened to my previous videos, that's the videos before this one, you really have to go listen to it. Okay? So now people will ask, how do I know the right time to talk to my child or my teenager about sex? This is a very much important question. So we've learned about the six things to know before you can have that sex conversation. The question now is, how do I know when to talk to my child about it? So now there are things that you can actually have to consider. Some will say there's some particular age that your child should get to before you can have that conversation on sex. But the truth is that the children we have now are actually mature more than their age. Yes, you can see a 4 years old child actually is beating some sexual acts or responses. So basically, there's no age attached to it. But the only thing that you can also note is that the weight of the words, like the way you talk to them about it, is actually what you should consider. But now, how do I know when to talk about it? First of all, you need to know your child's temperament. Yeah, you need to know if your child is actually someone that loves talking a lot, is sanguine, or a melancholy, a phlegmatic, or a choleric. Knowing your child's temperament can actually help you know the attitude of your child towards some particular events or some particular things, more like the sex you're talking about. So someone that is a sanguine is always happy, would like to explore, and then you see a child that is so inquisitive. Yeah, now what is this all about? Oh, let me know what it is. Then when you now see a child that is so timid and reserved, that one can actually be a victim of it, maybe a victim of abuse. More like if you tell someone that I touched you, I'll deal with you. But when you notice that your child is this inquisitive type and always like to know about things, no matter who it's coming from, that's your child can go to anyone and ask questions. What is this? Then that's the time to talk about it. Yes. And if your child is always timid, stays by his or herself, that's the time to talk about it. The next one is your child's exposure or environment. So let's take, for instance, you stay in an environment where we have bars and we have places where people come and drink, where we have like social activities or events that goes around in that environment. This is actually how you should know that it's time to talk to your child about it. Yeah, it's time to talk to your child because in the environment you see some guys, mannerless ones, or not well behaved, trying to lure that girl child, or you will see someone that will try to tell the boy child, can you help me buy this, get this, and gradually they start to introduce your boy to something that you don't even know. Your environment is very much important and you shouldn't overlook it. So when you find yourself in such environment, or let me just say you find yourself in a flat where we have alcoholics, or they are humanizers, they are just there, and the characters there is a bit, it's not really safe for your child. If you can't really move out from them, because let's be realistic, there are some that don't really have enough money, to get a very comfortable house and the environment also. But eventually you find yourself in that environment, just know that's when to talk to your child about sex. Rightly talk to your child about sex. So you won't stay there and something will happen without you knowing. The third point is your child's self esteem. Yes. If you notice your child is someone that has a will of his or her own, that's actually a good thing. Although let's not go into that aspect of a child having a strong will. But if your child can easily say no to some things, and things that he or she doesn't like, or can upfront tell you, I don't like it or I don't want it, that's actually a good thing. Yes. But if you find your child always saying yes to everything and doesn't like saying no to some things, that's when you should know that that's the right time to talk about sex. Yeah, you should know that's the right time, because your child can be faced with some things, and he or she can open up her mouth to say yes or no, or try to struggle out of it, or even come to you and have that boldness to tell the abuser, I will report you to my mommy, I will tell my daddy, stuff like that. That's when to know it's the right time to talk about it. Yeah. The fourth point is, if your child likes love and attention, you know, that those kind of children that would just love to go to anyone that they meet, they'll just go and lean on the person, want the person to touch their face, to touch their hair, and say, hello baby, how you doing? Oh, you're so beautiful, your clothes is so fine. Mm, that's when to know the time is right to talk to that child about sex. Yes, you should talk to them, let them know it's not everyone that should touch you. Let them know that, okay, this person shouldn't touch you here or there, because they have this innocent heart, and their heart is so pure that they won't know when they are going into the hands of an abuser or pedophile. Do you understand? So that's when you know it's the right time to talk to them about sex in the right way that it should be told. So, guys, this is it. I would love to know what you have to say about what you just talked about in the comment section. So, I'm waiting for you right there. Yes, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Victoria Obia also, and don't forget to like this video and to share it. Someone close to you, we appreciate it. All right, guys, some other time. See you in my next video. Bye.